So I don't know if you ever been on a cruise or in a fancy hotel, but a cruise, and you leave your room. As soon as you leave your room, every time you walk out of your room, somebody runs into your room, fixes everything up, makes up your bed covers, and they make funny animals out of your towels. I mean, it's crazy. It's got like monkeys and elephants, and I mean, it's just amazing. It's like animal. They take a towel and they just contort it in all different ways. And believe it or not, I never thought that a towel could be an elephant or a shark or a swan. And it's amazing, right? They do those kind of things. So that reminds me, I was driving down the road. I was driving down the road and I was going to our sheriff. We have a wonderful sheriff in Escambia County, Florida, Pensacola, Florida, on the Gulf Coast, Chip Simmons. And he's having a barbecue for officers, present, former, retired, all of us coming out there just to have some nice barbecue. And so I was just booking it out of my office because it came time to go. And Patrick McLaughlin, my nephew, but also friend, is going to meet me down there. And I'm riding down the road in my truck. And out of nowhere, on the interstate, my right contact was formed into some sort of animal towel, folded up, pressed up. I'm like, what the heck? Oh my goodness. Or I'm like, I'm on the road. It's like never happened before. And so I'm going to have to pull over like a granny and get my eyes. I can't see out of my right eye. Like, this is dangerous. Like, and I tried to do some research, car accidents caused by changing contacts while you're on the road. I just pulled over. And so I started working on this contact, get this contact going in, right? And I'm like, what the heck? That just never happened before. So I got back on the road. I think I got it mastered down. And I'm coming back around again in the cups. It was like an elephant the first time. This time I think it was shaped in the form of a monkey just shoved back. And I'm like, something's going on with this eye. So I finally just go, you know what? Who needs this thing anyway? Chunk it like this. And once I threw it to the floor, I'm like, I needed that. I'm like, whoa, I can't see.
Wow.
Right. And so I'm driving on the road like
you got one eye squinted
shut.
One
eye, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm blind. How old am I? How old am I? And so, so I get to the sheriff's department. I think I'm seeing a lot of my friends. And so I'm talking to Chief Tommy Leiter. He and I went to rookie school together. He's the chief deputy now for Escambia County with Chip Simmons. And he goes, let me give you that phone number, right? And I took my phone out. I'm like, I can't see this. And so I had my phone to Patrick, right? And Patrick, thank God you were there, Patrick. Patrick entered the phone number and all that. You just don't realize if you can't wear your contacts all the time, you don't realize that you can't see. Right? You just can't see, right?
Yep.
I don't have the P90X surgery the way that Steve's is it called the P90X surgery?
No, when I was in the military, it was PRK surgery because I had my vision was pretty bad. Pretty bad. So yeah, it's like the military version of like LASIK, I think it is. Basically a reconstructive surgery.
Like a grinder
of your eye so that you can see.
Well, I didn't have one of those. I have like a piece of plastic. They charge you a fortune.
Yeah.
For this little piece of plastic to stick on your eye, which by the way was a very hard thing for me to do when I first had contacts. I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to stick your finger in your eye. It just doesn't seem right. Well, listen, thank you for watching the Greg Lancaster Show. Don't forget to follow us, like us, and subscribe. Go to our YouTube channels, Facebook, Instagram, Rumble, Parler, Spotify, iTunes, download our app, even on Getter. Go to the Apple Store and rate us. When you rate us, more people will get the broadcast. That's how this whole logarithm thing works. And thank you for watching the Greg Lancaster Show.